What is up, YouTube? So I wanted to go over my build. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but the reason I want to go over it is because with this build, it's so easy to kill everything. And with going over my build, I'm going to show you where you can farm the essences. These guys here, the unstable, lesser, but those don't even matter. But I really want to show you what the farm is, the shining, which when you put it into the altar, it gives you 100 swirling chaos. So you just need 10 of these guys. But yeah, so I'll show you where you can farm those at, and I'll go over my build here. So I'm on official server, which is where I play. I'll show you here, player list, official server. 6436 is the official server number. Most of my videos I do for Conan, I try to do it unofficial. I don't know why, it's just what I do. If I did it in single player, it'd probably be easier, I'd probably make more videos, but I'm not into that. So yeah, what I use is Aspect of the Demon, because it's actually considered light armor, as you can see. Maybe you can't see, because it's being blocked. But it's considered light armor, and it has crazy armor. It has 384. And then, let's get this out of the way here. But you can see right here, heavy armor. I'm on the wrong thing. Light armor, excuse me. Aspect of the Demon. 384 armor. The chest piece is Chest Guard of the Wolf. Heavy armor. It has the Great Wolf's Rage, which I think it has something to do with your stamina drops. It gives you higher health or defense. It does something. But the important part of any build, I think, is these gloves. These gloves of Jill. It constantly increases your stamina, gives you stamina regen. So, like, if you're climbing, typically, I'll show you my base here. With these gloves, when you're climbing, typically your stamina does not regenerate. But with these gloves, it just regenerates. So you can just stop if you get low, and it'll fill back up. So with those gloves are so OP, in my opinion. Like, they are seriously overpowered. But in every build, you should have these gloves. And then I'm using the Void Forged Dragon leggings. Can't even talk. And then Void Forged Dragon boots. Basically, just heavy armor with a shield and the Void Forged Gladius, which is like the most OP sword in the game, weapon in the game. And then for my thralls, well, before I show my thralls, let me show my attributes. This is what I go with. So Vitality maxed out, Authority maxed out, and then 10 into Corruption, and then Expertise maxed out. I don't know how anyone plays without having max expertise. I don't understand. So me, myself, with having an agility weapon, which is what this is, agility weapon, I don't do the best damage, but I don't really have to. And then I'm running, on authority, I'm running War Party. Because I believe, and I've believed this for months, that War Party was far superior than Well Trained. That's just... So I think War Party is far superior if you have maxed out thralls. If you're just leveling thralls, I think going with one thrall is probably better. But if you have maxed out thralls with good armor, I think War Party is by far better. And then the reason that I went with 10 Corrupted Authority was to get that Flesh Bond that you can see there. Damage taken by you is split between you and your followers. So although I have 606 health, I really have 1212. Because I'm taking half damage. So that's why I did that. And then for my thralls, I just use Black Knight armor. And another thing I don't like about going with War Party, and this is ultimately why I decided not to do it, it locks you into using certain gears. Like, you're very limited, because you have to use the gear. You don't have to, but if you want to maximize that one thrall, you have to use gear that gives you follower damage. Like, I think I have a set somewhere in these chests. I think. Yeah, the reinforced Skelos Cultist armor. Like you can see, it does follower damage plus 10, plus 10, plus 6, plus 10, plus 10. 40. So you're getting 46% additional follower damage. But with War Party, your stats don't influence your follower. So that doesn't even matter anymore. But yeah, again, I didn't go at well trained because I felt like I was locked into certain gear and I didn't like it. And I find this gear very hideous. I know that you can change it. You can transmog it. But to me, just the concept that I'm wearing this ugly gear, even though you can transmog it, I don't, it doesn't sit well with me. But yeah, so you're pretty locked into what you can use. So that's ultimately why I wanted to go away from War Party. I didn't want to be locked in a certain gear, and I just find War Party to be better. And if I misspoke, that's why I went away from Well Trained. So anyway, yeah, for my thralls, I'm using 2 thralls, maxed out, Black Knight, and the most OP weapon in the game for a thrall is a mace. I don't care what anyone says. I don't need any video comparing the two. I just know from playing the game, maces are OP. So get yourself maces on your thrall. When I level them, I just use the gruel. You can see what their health is. Even follow me, it would be the same because they don't get any bonuses because I don't have well trained. Both of them follow me here. Him, same thing. Black Knight, mace. The Void Forge mace is, I think it's an OP mace. So yeah, what I'm going to do is show you how to get the shinings. It's so easy to get these. So if you want to do summons like crazy, you can. Just spend a little bit of time farming. Let's put this camera back on. All right, so yeah, I'll show you where to farm at, and I'll show you this build in action. This build is so crazy easy. And, by the way, as a side note, just summarize it in one big video. If you're trying to knock something out, just get yourself twice upon an arrow. Its special is, I will show you real quick, twin shot, right here. So when you shoot once, it counts as 2 shots, and put a blunted kit on it to do concussive damage. And if you're knocking out a named, it's like 5 hits and they're knocked out. In a separate video, I'll show you me actually doing a surge. It's so easy, especially with this build. So yeah, let's just go. Where you're going on the map is you're going to the Fractured Citadel. In the Fractured Citadel is something called the Blood Moon, and it drops the shining question mark items. Let me just find my port here. I have so many. And again, this is official server. This is official. I gotta find Fractured Citadel. We'll go here. I believe my thralls are following me. I forget. So typically, at all my portals, I try to have a dancer. So if you play on this server and you see that I don't have a dancer at a certain portal, let me know. Leave a comment and I will put a dancer there. Yeah, I put a lot of these portals here. Basically, I have a portal to every single vault there is. There's one here at this vault. There's one here at this vault, this vault. All the vaults, I have a portal. It basically was for the server, you know? Get around faster. So anyway, yeah. Typically, I wait for this Loctainted to end. But I'm not really worried about it. So all you do is come through here from this little river. And you're going to go left up here. And make sure you're using a sickle. You don't have to use a sickle, but if you just want the, I'm going to call it Swirling Chaos. If you just want the Swirling Chaos, use a sickle. I have a previous video where I show how to farm graders in the Storm, but Storm bosses no longer spawn. They disabled the Elder things in the server settings on official. I think it's Maelstrom. Where does it say Elder things? Where's the check mark? Where's the check mark? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Siege other things on official servers is disabled. So you can't build in the storm anymore to get things to spawn. So the next best way I found to farm these for doing surges is this thing up here. I'm just going to flat out run through. So over here behind me is a dragon. Yeah, if I get aggro, I just block. That's what I do. I can actually get hit because I'm splitting damage with my thralls. It's not really a big deal. Nothing, like, really hurts me. Like, I honestly feel like my character is completely OP with this build. You hit decent. I mean, I'm not hitting for anything magical, but yeah, I'm not gonna die. So yeah, right here is the dragon. You can go ahead and kill him. And by the way, this food, this is what I like to eat. The cooked pork feast. It gives you health and it gives you stamina. So when I eat one, well, I'm lock-tainted, so why have corruption now? But yeah, it gives you health and stamina. And I really do hate the one that breathes fire. Which I don't think is this one. I think it's the blue one that spits fire. I don't even know, actually. We'll find out. The fire kind of hurts. Yeah, my thrall's already got it quarter of the way dead. I like to help him out. And I get that perk that when I hit, they get like 3% damage buff. That's what the lightning is. I think it's the first corrupted perk, right? Frenzy, yeah. But you honestly could just stand there and watch them fight. You don't even have to fight. But I just do it for something to do. Why not? Alright, so he's dead. Get your sickle out. If you want to loot this, go for it. I usually don't. I got one greater. And by the way, one of the sigils, I forgot. One of these sigils gives you, when you harvest a storm creature, it gives you more. So like when I harvest this blood moon that I'm about to kill, I'll get 3 shiny from it. So that's 300 swirling chaos. So there is a chest here I usually loot also. Is this one. Sometimes there's a greater in here, or a lesser, or unstable. Sure, let's take them. And then over here is another one. Up here. There we go, got our greater. But up here is the blood moon. You just come up. And it's to the right up here. We're just going to go right in. There's 2 dogs. I'm not even worried about them right now. Start hitting. Do block till they get aggro. Alright, they got aggro. But yeah, this thing. This is the thing you're farming. And it spawns these little guys here. I don't really worry about them too much. My thrall will kill them eventually. That poison kind of hurts. That's okay. We'll keep fighting away here. See, that poison hurts. Try to stay behind it, which I'm doing a terrible job at that. That's okay. I'm not even going to heal. I don't really care. I'll block. Kind of hard to get behind it now. What are you fighting, Thrall? Why are you fighting that? Fight this guy. Fight this guy. I told my Thrall to attack that guy. I'll kill these at the end. There you go. It's dead. And you see it has a chance of dropping a shining. It did. And then when I harvest it, I will get 3 shining. So with this 1 kill, I got 400 Swirling Chaos. And a max level Surge need 1,000. So I'm just about halfway there from 1 kill. I'm going to go harvest this. Let's see how many we get. I got 3 shining. You saw it on the right hand side. These things aren't even worth harvesting. They give you, I forget exactly what. The abysmal stuff, yeah. So, I don't even worry about those. We will drop these things. I don't care. It gives you this. You can open. It gives you poison, apparently. I forgot what it does. So, yeah, basically I just come back down. This is where the dragon was. And I'll wait for the dragon. You don't actually have to farm the dragon if you don't want to, but I figure why not? We'll get these. Give us unstables. My thralls are already at full health. Just about. Okay, we'll just come over here and wait for this dragon to spawn. You know what? I'm going to kill this guy while I wait. Okay, thralls, do your thing. And I personally remap my block key to alt. It's just easier to hit for me. I forget what the default is. I think control. I don't know how people hit control. It's alt for me. Yeah, we'll just wait for the dragon. And it's random. Sometimes you'll get the blue dragon. Sometimes you get the red dragon. The one that spits fire is harder. You got to make sure that fire doesn't hit you. Yeah, so you just wait for the dragon to spawn. Ultimately, you don't really care about the dragon. It's the blood moon you want. So you could just wait up at the blood moon, but I kind of like to be always doing something, killing. I like killing. So yeah, we got 4 shining so far. So basically 1 more kill. We'll have, let's say we get 3. We'll have 7 shining. And then I'll have at least 3 graders. So we have 850 Swirling Chaos. In a short amount of time. So yeah, if you're trying to farm for surges, just kill this blood moon. Go to the Fractured Citadel. If you're on this server, 6436, just use one of my portals. It takes you right there. I don't know why this thing isn't farm more. I never see anyone here farming. Maybe they don't know about it? I don't know. But I never see anyone here. Yeah, I'll kill it one more time, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, quick video. This is the build again. Gear I use, Aspect of the Demon, Chest Guard of the Wolf, Gloves of Jill, Void Forged Dragon Leggings, Void Forged Dragon Boots. My stats, I have 74% damage reduction. My armor is 1425. Make sure you have all the sigils. Of course, if you're playing on Siptah, you definitely want to have the sigils. Alright. And you do actually get a decent amount of this stuff if you wanted to actually loot the mobs. Like when I'm actually doing this, I will go through these other rooms and farm the storm creatures that are in here. But just for the sake of this video, I'm just doing this. Alright, here we go. Here's the dragon. He was apparently behind me. I forgot where he spawns. I haven't played in quite some time. It looks like this is still the one that charges and doesn't breathe fire. Yeah, with this Gladish, you will get aggro. If you do the combo, which the combo is heavy attack, and then spam light. And it does that. This right here. Heavy, light, 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 light. Which is basically the only attack you really want to do. Does a bunch of hits really quick. And I'm trying to be behind it, but failing miserably. Yeah, just try to be behind everything. Stab him in the butt. That's what we do. Alright, you're in a bad spot for me to get behind you. Come on now. Yeah, if I think I'm going to get hit, just block. I mean, it's so easy. Loot that again. Don't really need it. We got 3 graders there, which is 150 Swirling Chaos. I'm actually going to ignore this guy and just go up. So I might get a couple of mobs up here at the Blood Moon, which is okay. Up to the Blood Moon. There's 2 dogs here that I usually kill. This one and the other one, I can't see it. Maybe it's dead. Maybe I killed it. I don't even know. But on either side of this, there's usually dogs. Anyway, let's get up here. Blood Moon should be spawning soon. I'm gonna tell my thralls to get up here. Here's the Blood Moon. I'm gonna tell my thralls to attack the Blood Moon. You missed me. Here's my thralls. And I like how their health bars are glitching out, which happens. It's kind of annoying. But we know they're not going to die, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter at all. I don't need to know what your health is. You ain't dying. There is a scroll on the ground here. The failed sorcerer's page, or maybe it's just a sorcerer's page. We'll pick it up in a minute. I'm trying to keep my thralls to kill this thing. I will kill this thing myself. It was already low health. Doesn't even matter. Alright, we got quite a lot of little creatures here. I rolled just for show. I actually didn't need to do that. Just being honest, I didn't need to roll. I don't know why I did it. There's something to do. Here we go. Yeah, look how fancy I am. I can roll. Quite a lot of creatures here. Alright. My thralls will finish killing these. Die, 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 die. I'm gonna loot this thing if I can get free. It's a sorcerer spell page. Alright, let's see what this guy got. Is that you? Is that you? I think it's you. Alright, so it didn't drop our shining this time, which is okay. We should get 3 shining. We did. We now have 7. There's chest up here that I forgot to loot. We'll loot this chest. Here's a statue. What did we get? Oh, that statue. That's actually a really good statue to get. The reason why that's a good statue, side note, all in one video, let's just get it out there. If you take that statue to the Fractured Citadel, I'm going to rephrase that. If you take that statue to the Pools of the Grey Ones, at the Fractured Citadel, those mobs will drop a lot of fragments. Like each mob, I think it spawns like 5 or 6 of them, and each one will drop a fragment of power. So if you need fragments of power, the Pools of the Grey Ones is a great place to get them. And then it drops, this chest has this thing, which I forget exactly what it's for. But it has yellow crystal, red crystal, blue crystals, all these crystals. I forget what they're for, though. But yeah, so in the little bit we did farming, we got 7 shining, which is 700 swirling chaos. We got 5 graders, which is, I don't know, 50 each. 50, 100, 250. That's 250 swirling chaos plus 700, 950. And then plus these guys. We have enough to do a summon, I believe. To do 1 summon. But again, I'm just trying to farm shinings. I don't really care about all these other ones. I have a chest just full of shining. Just spend a couple of hours here just farming this Blood Moon. And you'll have plenty of stuff to do summons. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I do want to make sure I let you know, before I forget, these thralls is actually Ulrich the Accursed. The best thrall in Siptah is Ulrich the Accursed. It's actually a archer. It has like a 1.11 damage modifier, which is just slightly behind the Accursed Berserker, I guess it is. The best thrall in Siptah is Ulrich the Accursed, and where you get Ulrich the Accursed is at the Lay Shrine of the Fiends. So if you want Ulrich, this is where you get him from. Just kill all the archers there, and he actually spawns pretty often. I don't feel like making a separate video for all this stuff, but yeah. Try this build out. Get yourself some Ulrichs. Level them up to max level. Just give him Black Knight armor. Just make it simple. Give him a mace. Void Forged mace is one of the best maces in the game, in my opinion. And yeah, come kills the Blood Moon and get yourself some shining. So anyway, with that, take care. Hope the video helped you. If it did, thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Alright, take care.